Okay, streams up. Okay,
Or,
streams up. Okay.
and I forgot to mute my tab. Ouch. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Due to a bit of technical difficulties, roles are being switched tonight. I'm playing a game, and Night Clerk's going to be taking care of the chat.
Yep. What are you playing tonight, my friend?
I have decided to grab Boneraiser Minions. It's a fun little game a friend gifted me not too long ago. And as soon as I find the button, there we go. Here we are.
Oh, I have not heard of that one.
Yes, it's a little roguelite repeater where you play one of various kinds of necromancers trying to necromance. Who do I want to play this time? Now we'll go with her.
Hey.
And I basically just try to not die while they do their job.
Okay, so you just little 16-bit looking roguelike kinda, and your auto, is it like oh, what's that game? The Vampire Survivors game, is it like that?
I haven't played that, so I can't actually compare. But it's just you build up your little horde. When you get 100% bones, you get to do another raise or upgrade.
Okay.
Build your horde up and survive the waves.
Yeah, so it is. It seems a lot like what I've seen of that Vampire Survivors. I've not played it yet, but everybody recommends it.
Oh, I've heard great things about it. I just haven't gotten around to it. I wouldn't have gotten this one if it hadn't been a gift. Let's see here.
Wolfie KM, I think, says
Yeah.
pew pew.
Hey, how you doing, Wolfie? Oh, let's see here.
Hey, toilet obliterator.
Hey. Helps if I have the. Okay, there we go. I can see the chat now.
I'm doing good. A little bit of technical difficulties. If we get it resolved, I will switch over to Metal Dogs. But right now, we're just gonna play the Necromancer game.
Those.
And I don't know if Toilet Obliterator dropped 1 bit on a Shamrock or if that is a emote.
That's an emote, looks like.
Okay.
Chest. Where's the chest? Whoa, arrows. Arrows bad. Arrows are. Oh, there's the chest.
Oh, it is a bit. Thank you for the bit. My first bit. Yay!
Does that mean we're a bit player now?
We just need 7 more and we can be an 8-bit player.
Quite the bite. Let's see here. Collect all those. Little horde of zombies. Have to become a much bigger horde. Ah!
Yeah, Digiman 6, we should have that resolved next week or in the next 10 minutes. We're working on it.
Hey.
Oh, Marius! This is one of my friends from outside of the Ox.
There's an outside the ox?
There
Aha!
is. How are you, Moobus? Oh! Toilet Obliterator gave us 15 more bits, so we can be a 16-bit player.
Player. Nice.
Yep. We're officially a Super Nintendo.
Hey, that's where gaming peaked. I say semi-seriously. Ah, shit, frogs.
Ugh, that does not look good. I don't like this.
It's okay, I just summoned more zombies. Ah! Bubble to death. Kill the lightning posts. Thank you.
1-bit gaming. So bit gaming would be a bad. What would a 1-bit game be? Would that be something you played on an abacus?
It would be a coin that you flip. I'm pretty, yeah, that would be a 1-bit game. A flipped coin.
Yeah, single binary solution set. I might agree with you on that, Toilet Obliterator. He says the best MMO was EVE Online. Prove me wrong. I really can't.
Oh, I absolutely can. Endless Ages existed, but no one knows what that is, so...
Oh, I was a WoW idiot until it got so dumb.
Endless Ages existed before WoW, before Final Fantasy XI. Its contemporary is EverQuest, technically. Except it was light years ahead of it on a technical standpoint. Too bad the people running the company didn't give it the proper level of attention. Good guys didn't have their eye on the ball.
That seems to happen a lot. I think my favorite game of all time probably is a 16-bit game. That would be Final Fantasy VI, 3, and Final Fantasy VI in Japan, original release 3 in America.
Yep, I knew there was a reason I liked you.
Well, thank you.
Kefka best villain. He won.
Oh, Mr. Bo Barton is here. Hello, Barton. Another person I know.
Ow! Quit shooting me. Ah! Kill him. Thank you.
Yeah, Digiman 6. It was, by the, sorry. From what you say, yeah, by the time you got to it, it was just awful. About, I think the first 5 years of MMOs, after World of Warcraft got like its 3rd expansion, everything just seemed to be garbage.
Which would be the 3rd expansion? Lich King?
Yeah, Lich King, I'm pretty sure. So it's Burning Crusade, I think it's Burning, then Wrath, then Lich King.
Because I quit on Lich King. Because I had a level 50 thief I had just started a couple weeks before. And I watched a brand new Death Knight wreck a max level party in PvP. And I was just like, nope, done.
Digiman says his peak nostalgia era for video games was the PS2.
Oh, I have a lot of good memories from PS2.
I do
Uh,
too, but I was old enough to be jaded at that point, so probably my peak nostalgia memories are the end of 8-bit and the start of the Super Nintendo. And the Super Nintendo was my, like, from 7 years old console.
Fair enough.
But again, for everybody that's joining, we were supposed to do Metal Dogs today. If the technical difficulties are dealt with, I will be jumping into Metal Dogs, hopefully. If not, it will be next week. Right now, we are having fun Necromancer roguelike time. Alright. Tiger says still to this day he is a Nintendo boy. Agree, agree. Mobius misses the Dreamcast with friends. Vigilante 8, Soul Calibur, Power Stone.
Yes.
So many, yeah. And Toilet Obliterator would like to know what a 69-bit video game would look like.
It looked
So,
very nice.
yeah, so it would be a nice N64. You're 5 bits better than a 64.
It's the one that that kid you knew that always had the best things. It's the one he got, but he can't show it to you.
Yeah, he got it from his uncle in Nintendo.
Yeah.
Digiman comments that the fact that you can get reasonable PS2 emulation for somewhere in the $200-$250 range on a handheld. That is
Yep.
actually one of my hobbies. I have a RG35XX, which is basically a mini Game Boy, but has all of the buttons.
Very nice.
But it only does up to like, it'll do GameCube easy. Some of the N64 games it won't run, but some of those games are just evil for emulation.
Yeah, just because half of the processing was done on the cartridge and no one has the plans for them anymore.
But you can also get a Android box. Basically, they're consoles you can get on Amazon that will run everything up to PS2 for like $100.
That ain't bad.
No. I will not go into details, but just Google it. They're out there and they are glorious.
Yep.
Oh, nice, Digiman. He's got an Odin light. I've seen that on ETA Prime's channel. That looked like a nice piece of kit.
Nice.
I really enjoy my Steam Deck. I didn't realize how much fun it would be to just like set in the other room and still be able to play decent level computer games.
Right?
And it'll run anything. I mean, some of the newer games, it kind of looks like an Xbox One, but an Xbox One in your hand on a 8-inch screen, that's not bad.
No, not at all.
So the bone percentage at the top, is that you collecting to your next summon?
Yep.
No damage. What are the pink hearts?
Those are occult life, basically shield.
Okay.
Hey.
For anyone who's watching chat and wondering, one of my other aliases is the troll. Mobius is saying, Bartoli, troll, I raise my egg to you, skull.
Oh,
Alright.
Nerds. Nerds!
We are nerds.
Pay no attention to the murdered.
Completely understandable, Digiman. It was a big thing for me, and I basically spent the entire pre-order period paying it off. I was putting $50 a week on it on an extra account, so I just had the money set to the side and then paid it off. But yeah, it is a big investment. It's a nice PDC kit, but it's about a $500 investment for the gun.
Oh, ow, 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 ow.
Don't die. Well, you're already dead. Don't die more.
That's what those hearts are for. Ooh, the wolf prince.
Also, I don't know if we have hydration check, but since that was a toast, cheers.
Cheers after this boss fight.
Oh, good. Boss fights take precedence.
Ah. Okay, he's dead. Kill the ads. Which one looks nastier? Can I seal that? No.
Oh, I never learned how to read the letters that have the weird stuff on top. Toilet Obliterator put something in here. Slananti is Pionti? I don't know. I literally don't know, but we had fun watching me try.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah. Hey. Didn't give me anything. Ah. Alright,
Okay, Digiman says they're called dicriticals. Obliterate said health and wealth. He was also giving a cheers. It is a good night when there is so much toasting.
hell yeah. And I can actually drink on this stream, so. To all the chat.
Okay, Slanancha is Talcha, is how it's pronounced. Thank you, Toilet Obliterator. Oh, it's Irish. Oh, it's Gaelic. I think we were being hit in Gaelic. I am cool with that. Oh, yeah. Oh, Toilet Obliterator's from Clerk. I did not know that.
Learn something new every day. Neither did I. Okay, there we go.
Oh, nice. He says yes, he is from Cork and now living in Philly.
That's a brave choice, but I mean, I did it.
I mean, there are worse places to live.
Yeah,
California exists, so does New Jersey.
I was born in California, unfortunately.
Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, so much. Actually, I don't even have memories from there. I think my mom said we left when I was like 6 months old.
Okay. I know where the, okay, I understand the whole diacriticals thing. It's where we get the E in Pokemon. It is considered one of the more famous. And the umlaut, the U
Yes,
with the thing on the top, is the most famous of the diacriticals.
got you.
The more you know. Please don't hit us with a copyright strike.
You'd have to be on key for that.
Luckily, I've never had that problem.
Exactly. Neither have I. Not in a very long time. Okay, everything die, please.
Toilet says he came to Philly when he was 10 and he hates Philly. I mean, that's an appropriate response.
Yep.
And Digiman says he lives in SCP 1912-J myself. Evidently, Delco was cool. Ah, thank you, Digiman. The state of New Mexico to save us all a search.
Got it. Oh, SCP.
Yeah. Yeah. Derp, derp, derp.
Yep. Okay.
I was right there with you. Like,
Alright, level 8.
okay. All right. Delco was cool. Delco is south of the airport and north of Delaware. And then the SCP is about how everyone forgets we're a state.
Fair enough. Okay. Haste everything eyes. Of course.
All right, bye the Moobus. Enjoy your dinner, my friend.
Nice. Have a good one, man.
He may come back. I'm just touched that he jumped in. His brother was coming in and he hadn't seen him in a while.
Nice.
Yeah. Probably one of my best friends in the whole world.
Good shit.
And Bartoli in here is also one of my best friends in the whole world. I was just like, hey, I'm gonna stream, and then they all jumped in. That makes me feel good. Thank you, guys.
It's good to have friends. Oh, angels. I wonder why they have a problem with me.
Oh, are we having an echo? Let me pull up the audio on the stream. It seems to be doing okay. That screen is hectic, Dragon Axe.
Yes, it is. We're almost at the end of this round.
Wait, somebody gave a sub? I didn't get a notification.
It just.
Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Thank you very, very much. We really
Thank
do
you.
appreciate it.
I will send him a message that you gave him one. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. We are honored. Glad to entertain y'all. Ah!
Don't die again.
So far, so good.
I mean, did we ever establish what if we call it dying when you kill a zombie, or are you re-deading them or unanimating them? Have we ever established the nomenclature of that, I guess?
Splat, destroy, eliminate. There's enough words for that.
Oh, how long have we been going? Have we been going more than 15 minutes?
Yes, I do believe so. Yeah, where is that? 27 minutes.
Oh, excellent. We're past the 15-minute mark. Then yes, Toilet Obliterator, fuck the ads. And thank you again for another gift sub to Digiman.
Oh, very awesome. Thank you.
And it may be in bad taste, but I think I will go ahead and subscribe to the channel myself before someone grabs me. Man, I hate current year. I want to do one thing, and it's like, we need you to click 73 text boxes.
Yep.
Did you read this disclaimer? What about this disclaimer? Oh, we have another disclaimer for you to peruse.
Ah! That's new! Kill him! Thank you. And there we go.
All right. Yay! Oh, let's catch up what I was back on. And good job, man. That looked brutal.
Yeah. Now
Oh,
we can go back or we can do another loop at harder, but I'm actually going to go back because did that for a reason.
all right. Digiman suggests we keep our deaths to a minimum. Toilet Obliterator says hashtag blame Night Owl. He has infected everyone with his mind virus, and we love the Night Owl for that. Digiman, it depends on what type of zombie they are. Plague zombies are very different than necromancy zombies. Agreed.
true.
Toilet Obliterator says, here's my disclaimer, hand eggplant. And then we got two clovers for 100 bits each. So thank you so much, Toilet Obliterator.
Absolutely.
Oh, and we are close to having the train. The thing I hate about the train is, unlike in Final Fantasy VI, I'm not allowed to suplex the train.
Right?
That was my favorite part of that game. The dumbest thing ever. You have a ghost train, and if you have the fighter who can do the Street Fighter command, Sabin, I think, he
Yep.
can literally do suplex and grab this train and then flip it upside down and bring it down in like a DDT suplex hybrid.
Yep. Ever been so mad you suplexed a train?
Yes, Digi, we are close to the hype train. Oh, T.O. gave another sub.
Yay! Thank you,
To the
Tio.
Tiger. Oh, well, that's neat. I didn't know we had badges for the channel.
Oh, cool. And the hype train's going.
Nice. Well, it says we're close. We need one more person to sub or gift bits. Tiger is thanking the Toilet Obliterator for the sub. Digiman says, fun fact, the ghost train suplex was an accident. There was a can suplex. Can suplex question mark flag, and they forgot to check it off for the train. So there was literally a can suplex and cannot suplex option on them, and they forgot to do it. Like, no, it doesn't make sense. That's funny. And yes, it is one of my favorite memes of all time, Digiman. And Tiger says he was waiting on his Prime sub to come back around, but this is welcome. Excellent.
Thank you. Most appreciated.
And I just put a 100 bits in to try and make the train happen. But alas, no train.
How sad.
Well, it's probably a good thing, because, like I said, if we get a train, we're just going to want to suplex it.
Is it true?
Oh, T.O. just dropped 175 bits.
Awesome.
And another 100 bits.
Holy
Nice.
shit. Thank you.
Thank you so much, T.O. Damn. Holy crap, T.O. Take it easy, bro. He just dropped 1,000 bits.
Jeez, thank you. Holy cow.
Thank you so much, man. And he refuses to calm down. All right, I tried, everybody.
You did your part. Legal will be satisfied.
We do need this train. I don't think we're being denied our rightful train. I think they've made the terms of the train stupid, and since it's 3 of us giving multiple, they want it to be 4 separate individuals.
That sounds like a company. Ah!
Yeah, so instead of the train hitting if we hit a certain goal of points, it's no, a certain amount of different people have to do stuff. I mean, it's Bezos. Are we surprised?
Hmm.
Agree, toilet obliterator. Hashtag fuck that. Oh, from Digiman. Combos in fighting games are from a similar accident.
Yep.
But the developers caught it, but decided to keep it as they figured no one would be fast enough to do it.
And a whole genre was born.
Born, yep. Toilet obliterator throwing out the hashtag fuck Bezos.
Ah! Insta-kill death.
Oh. Oh, Tiger just dropped 100. 0 people. Level 1. Hype.
Hype train and the most annoying boss in existence. Please kill him quickly. He will kill me. He will kill me. Ah! Ah, ah. Ah, ah. Kill him. Kill him. Thank you.
Oh, right. And Tio just dropped another 200. We have completed level 1, ladies and gentlemen.
Very cool. What does that do?
Tiger is the MVP, I agree, by being the 4th man. Thank you, Tiger. Basically, it increases our algorithmic footprint.
Oh, good shit then.
Yeah. They basically are like, we're going to make it pay to win. So.
Guy, okay, that makes a whole lot more sense now, thank you. Ah!
Yeah, the more people who are spending money, the more popular the corporation thinks you are, which means the more money they can take off the money that you get given, so they will promote you more, so they can get more money.
Makes sense.
In a horrible corporate way.
Is there any other logic for this kind thing?
Not really. And we thank you, Tiger, for realizing you had bits. That was freaking awesome.
You certainly did not play a bit part. Oh, boy, those guys are big.
Although I could say in the Ox we are all 8-bit players.
When did I get an upgrade? I still got a Commodore over here.
Oh, dang. I actually have one under the table. I'm looking at it right now with a still working monitor. I plan on... it itself is broken. I plan on yanking the guts out, though, and putting a modern PC in it, but still use that monitor and another actual good monitor beside it, just so I can have the nostalgia.
Fair enough.
Also, the other thing the hype train will do is when it runs its course, everyone should get emotes for unlocking stuff.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's the other cool thing about hype trains. If you participate in them, you get a bunch of, like, random exclusive emotes. That's the only way you can get them.
Okay. They gamified watching games. I want to be disappointed. But I'm not.
I just feel bad that I'm kind of impressed.
Game recognizes game. That's my excuse.
Okay. If we had a, I don't know if I said this already, but if we had a bingo card, we would have hit BPL Ox Bingo because we had a FGW.
Nice.
And F the Corpos. And they're saying this is why I inherently disrespect copyright. Agreed.
Oh,
I only
let's
do
not
that.
go there.
Yeah, I only do that when the holder is a, I won't say that word company. I don't know if I can get away with that one. I don't want to get in trouble. I kind of agree with you, Digiman, but we'll drop that subject because we have a rule against it. But I get where you're coming from. Don't be like James Cameron with Terminator. Nice, T.O. And the train is complete. We got to a 4% of a level 2.
It ain't not bad.
1,675 bits. And we've, well, that's only visible to me. But you should be getting cool emotes delivered.
Very cool.
And evidently it did not count the gift subs in the train for some reason because corporations don't like us. And sure, T.O., if you got a James Cameron story, I'll read it out.
Ah. Wait a second, zombies? I'm a necromancer. Why are you sending zombies at me? This isn't nice.
Oh, do you have a rival necromancer going against you?
No idea. Apparently this wave is zombies.
Man, some of those guys look like Shy Guys from Mario, but what if they were actually a threat?
That's a good way to put it. Okay, we're a little over half done with this. Come on.
I keep having to turn down the volume and for the actual game for the stream, so that way I don't get echo since we're on a delay. when I keep finding myself turning it back up a little bit because I'm digging these 8-bit sound effects. There's just something about the sound design in this game that's taking me back.
Yeah, they did it right. I will say that much.
The more I stare at the art design in this, the more I like it.
It is definitely. It's nostalgic. I mean, I don't know how else to put it.
Yeah, it is definitely for sprite art enthusiasts.
Yeah. That's a very good way of putting it.
So evidently Harlan sued Cameron for money and his name to be put in the credits. I think we're talking about Terminator 1? Yeah. Harlan won because he's cantankerous on a good day. Also, he played dirty.
Sounds like Hollywood to me.
Can you believe, what was that one famous one that I keep remembering hearing about? But somehow they do creative accounting to make sure that these movies that make like $1 billion never officially turn a profit, so they don't have to pay residuals to the actors.
Oh, there's all sorts of dirty play in Hollywood.
I think the famous one, I'm probably misremembering this, so you can cite me if you need to, chat, but I'm wanting to say Titanic is still listed by the company as a failure.
That would not surprise me.
And anyone who was alive and old enough to be culturally aware during that time frame knows that there was no way Titanic didn't make money. That thing ran for like 9 months. My mom went and saw it 4 times by herself.
I worked cleaning theaters at the time. I hated that movie. It was the dirtiest floor in the entire theater. Scream 3 was also out at the same time. Its floors were immaculate compared to Titanic.
Yeah, and didn't Titanic, I'm trying to remember. Wasn't it like 3 hours?
I don't.
Wasn't it one of the first 3-hour movies?
It was a long one, I know that.
Oh, ducks! Hello, ducks!
Hey, Mad Ducks!
He says I just got here and I know that I'm a bit late.
Don't worry about it. Just don't look under your car too closely tomorrow morning.
Duck says he heard the Titanic sank. And we can sub now. Yay!
Wait a second. I never actually watched the movie. Why'd you ruin it for me?
Oh, that's even funnier since you were working there.
Yeah, no, I never actually watched the movie in the theater. I waited till it came out because, quite honestly, I've read a history book. I know how this is going.
Yep.
And
Evidently,
I was 15 at the time, so a rom-com? No, thank you. I went to Independence Day the day it came out.
I also did the Independence Day thing, but like I said, my mom and her sisters, They must have saw that movie 5 times in 2 months.
Oof.
Evidently, the Britannic also sank. And hello, Kai. Kai witnessed the thing, which I believe was the hype train.
Oh, nice.
If I am remembering my history correctly and inferring from Mad Duck's statement that there were 3 in that class of the Titanic, evidently the third one, the Olympic, ran for years and just refused to quit until they decommissioned it and sold it for scrap metal.
Yep. Which is actually a more common end for ships than most people realize.
Oh, that's fine, Kai. Lurking is cool.
Lurking is always accepted. We appreciate you watching.
Yeah, and I think he's had us on in the background while he's been doing some Path of Exile.
Fair. There's a game I probably will never go back to that I absolutely love.
Not one I've picked up. Always been a little bit of a regret. The videos have always made me think it was really cool.
It was. I just don't think I could ever get back into it again. Because, like many of the good games that came out in that roughish time period, they've kept adding to it, making it better and making it better. And now it's a bit much to approach.
Alright, and for our nautical history hour, to continue that, the Olympic actually hit an iceberg and limped back to port. The Olympic wasn't having any of that sinking nonsense. Nice, Ducks. Kai says he plays Path of Exile for a few weeks every couple of leagues.
Fair enough.
Digiman says they sold the USS Barb for scrap, and it sunk a train. I'm not sure how that... I don't know that particular history, sorry.
Sunk a...
Yeah, sunk a train. Context. Context, Digiman.
Because I just want to shake the hand of whoever did that. That's a good one.
I do too, yeah. That's impressive.
Although, very interesting fact. There are more planes in the ocean than there are submarines in the sky.
Yeah. Yeah, yep.
Dodge.
So, dodge all the things. Kai says it's not an all-time kind of game for him. Madduck says, although with the Olympic, they learned from the Titanic and the Britannic, and they moved 5 bulkheads up for safety. Nice.
5 whole bulkheads. Alright, let's see here.
Agreed, Toilet Obliterator. No one should give a shit about lurking. If you're lurking, you're helping. It all helps the algorithm.
Yep.
We appreciate the support.
Exactly. Alright.
Duck says this has been random history facts from a duck. Thank you, Matt Ducks. And Toilet Obliterator is going to find us the video for context. Excellent. Alright. Toilet Obliterator just dropped that YouTube link in chat. I'm going to save that for after stream myself. Thank you, sir.
Indeed.
I've got it up in a tab. I will send you a message when we are done with the stream, my friend.
Excellent. I was about to ask, but I am
Not a
currently
problem.
being attacked.
Yeah, you're currently dealing with... I think we're at battalion strength now, and you're one dude with some summons. Alright. Duck says the bulkheads at the fore of the ship were near the waterline, and the breaches were just above the waterline. Okay.
Yeah, That makes sense.
T.O. is telling you to go apeshit on the zombies. Or is this... No, this is knights now. Okay. He didn't say zombies. He just said go apeshit, dude.
Alrighty.
Kai says this is why what I've been doing in the last weekish, the helping via lurking. I've got almost 2k points so far. I'd better be able to screw with people in time. Oh, I'm sure there will be much screwage. Much screwage.
Playing the long game. So we can't set a goal of some silly thing like for 50,000 points you can get us to turn the stream off because they'll have the points. I'm warning you now, they'll have the points.
Okay, Duck says, ellipses, submarine captain sunk a train by, ellipses, foul play.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh. Thank you, Ducks. We needed that. Oh, what the hell is that? Is that the king?
Yep. He has decided I am a problem. He is not wrong.
Okay, homing missiles just ain't fair, bro. I have a sword.
Damn it. Would you please kill him? Ah! Ah! Alright, second stage is easier.
That is the worst laser light show I have ever had the misfortune of almost being killed by.
Right?
Dux is talking about channel points. He says, I promise you that if I get like 20k channel points, I will complain if I can't spend it to make someone on stream play ski-free until they get eaten by a Yeti. Dux, I volunteer a sacrifice. I used to play that game all the time as a kid.
Talks. Next you're going to say you want for 50,000 point people to install Clippy or something.
Okay, let's draw the line at malicious software.
Clippy's not malicious, he's your friend.
He's spyware before we knew what that was.
Let's try. Bigger graveyard.
Duck says he will only use channel points for the dumb.
This is approved.
Bullet Obliterator says time to pull out your pocket, Sidewinder. Duck says he'll remember that I volunteered as sacrifice. I'm sure you will.
Oh, it's probably already clipped.
I'm sure.
I
Yeah.
would have.
Theo says for 80,085 channel points, I'll drink my evil hot sauce. Don't do that, bro. If it's a certain level, it's gonna hurt your esophagus.
I think he likes it though.
To each their own.
Okay.
Digimon's no, not Digimon. You are Digiman. I am so sorry. But you made me laugh. Digiman is talking to Mad Ducks and says, "Oh, so you are to channel points what Tex is to Patreon." The Patreon money.
That's okay.
Yeah, because Tex, he always says, "I'm only going to use it for dumb stuff."
Yeah. Yeah. I approve of this.
Dang, it's 2.5 million Scoville units.
Oh, is that the
His
stuff
hot sauce.
Oh, is that the stuff they inject into your nerves to kill them?
No, I'm not sure. It sounds like the base they use for pepper spray. It's literally called The End Flatline Hot Sauce. He just dropped a link from the Pepper Palace.
Interesting.
Mad Duck says, as Night Clerk and Dragon Axe both already know in great detail, I will 100% do whatever dumb things that I want to on a whim, and the only question are, will you help me, or will you watch me do it anyway? Yeah, that's you, Ducks.
You're forgetting the most important question, Ducks. I'm kind of disappointed in you. Will you bail me out if it goes bad? That is the other question.
Exactly. Do you have the prerequisite three things that you require beforehand to go do dumb stuff? Warren Zevon told us the ancient wisdom. It's send lawyers, guns, and money.
Words to live by.
Tio says he is immune to his hot sauce. He uses it at work.
Okay, yeah.
Digiman's like, oh, it's your iocane powder. Gotcha.
That's a good reference.
And Dux drops three quoted phrases: permission, alibi, bail money.
Yeah?
Oh, you get to be sneaky.
I'm building the graveyard that I'll be fighting in.
Oh, okay.
Let's go with.
So I did watch the king head fly off and it just be like a spine underneath it, right? And him throwing
Yep,
fireballs out of his face.
pretty much.
Oh, that's actually a mythological demon I know about from a very, very bad movie.
Which movie's that?
Oh, I'm wanting to say it's Mystics of Bali. Basically, there is a. Well, I won't get into too much details because some of the stuff they do is kind of awful, but there is a type of vampire that feeds on people, but they're usually female and they can detach their head and it just floats around biting people, but the organs and like the spinal column is still intact. So it's just a head with organs flying through the air attacking you. And they actually did a practical effect to do this. And it is one of the most ridiculous and hilarious things you've ever seen.
I am both horrified by this idea and okay, this was the thing. Ah!
Yeah. Which is not the creepiest demon I know of from that part of the world, or the creepiest monster. The creepiest, I think, is the Aswang.
Don't know that one.
So it's a clicker, like it makes a clicky noise and it climbs through trees. It's got, it kind of looks like a reptilianoid, but mixed with a gorilla, but skinny and fast. Has a super long tongue that it uses to go in and pierce the skin and then eat. And I won't get into its food because we're on Twitch, but ask me later if you want to know. But let's just say it feeds off women, and we'll leave it at that.
Oh, great.
Yeah. I forget which, I can't remember, it's the Mediterranean. But I actually learned of it from one of my girlfriend's favorite shows is Grimm, and they get into a lot of cryptid stuff on Grimm.
Yeah,
And I was like,
they go
go ahead.
deep on that stuff.
Yeah,
They did
and
their research on that. I really did like that about Grimm, what I did see of it.
we do a rewatch every October.
Nice.
And I also rewatched the one thing Netflix ever made that I absolutely loved, so they canceled it after 3 episodes.
What's that?
Uh, so there's this chick named Christine McConnell, and she's basically a spooky Instagram artist. Like she'll take butterscotches and melt them down, and then use them to make spiders that look like actual spiders, but it's a candy spider, stuff like that. So she got together with Jim Henson Company, and they were like, what if we did a scripted kind of Food Network show where this lady is showing you how to be a homemaker, but then there are puppets running around killing neighbors, and it's kind of got an Addams Family vibe. So what if Martha Stewart was Wednesday Addams and had a menagerie of monster puppets?
Okay.
And it's like the curious creations of Christine McConnell.
Okay, I'd be down for that.
Oh, T.O. is dropping some knowledge bombs on us. He says Aswang is a catch-all for Filipino vampires. I can come on the stage and say things about it due to my girlfriend is Pinay.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Yeah, I'm cool if he wants to jump up. You cool with it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, jump up here. Be happy to have you. Digiman says Passover is now done. I'm going to make myself a pizza. I second that, brother. Enjoy. And Kai Harper says, oh, nice. Kai Harper says the Japanese monsters and ghosts are varied and strange. Yeah, yokai is one of my favorite things to just watch random videos on YouTube. I just find them so fascinating. Like, they're so varied. One of them's an umbrella that will eat you. Like, you open the umbrella, you put it over above you, right? And then the things slam down and it consumes you into the umbrella.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, T.O.
Hey, Night Clerk. How's it going?
Pretty fantastic.
And hey, Dragon Axe.
Yeah. It's all good. How you doing, man? Drop some knowledge on us.
Alright, so, with my girlfriend being, Filipina, effectively, from what she told me is that there's like 88 different kinds of aswang. Some fly, some only have their heads fly, while their body is like under a tree or something. And, some, trying to not get the channel banned here. Some feed on women, some feed on men, some... how can I put this?
Let's just go out and say it as tastefully as we can, because I know where you're going. Some feed on... Let's just
Children.
say... Yeah, children that have not yet become children, and we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, and some actually do feed on, like, small children that venture a little too far into the jungle.
Yeah.
Because the Philippines is an archipelago covered in jungle.
Yeah.
And then you also have the Nuna, which is another fantastic little thing.
Oh, I don't know that one. Hit me.
It's basically a midget that lives in an anthill.
Okay.
And apparently, they're very persnickety, and if you kick over the anthill, they send the ants out to bite you, so you have to either pee on the anthill, or you have to appease it by going dabby dabby po every day until the pain stops. Like non-stop. Apparently her brother did that, or something or other. Probably one of her cousins, because her family is a lot bigger than mine.
Nice.
Ah! Ah! Show him.
Okay, that's just... The big flying meat spike orbs are just not fair.
Agreed. But we made it through.
Maybe if there were meat spiders, it would be more fair.
Maybe.
Perhaps.
Oh, look, it's a T-bone tarantula.
I do not want to fight a bone tarantula. That sounds like a bad time.
Oh, there are
Or a
worse
good
things.
Australian.
Well, that entire continent sounds like a bad time.
That continent doesn't exist.
No, New Zealand doesn't exist. New Zealand is basically Atlantis. It's underwater.
Yeah.
I will never mess with New Zealand. I'm a rugby fan, and just watching the All Blacks destroy the season every year, it's like, no, I've not left anything in that country. I'm not taking the risk.
Well, Pacific Islanders, especially Samoans and those of people of those descent, they're like 900% muscle,
Yeah.
and they do not give two shits about it.
Yeah, and then they decided to gather up the biggest of them and then have them go play rugby against the Scottish and the Irish.
Yeah, you know, one guy actually got his ankle broken. Like they had to replace his whole ankle after that match.
Yeah, it was insane.
Oh yeah, like, he never played again. He will never go near another pitch ever again because of that.
No, because he got hit by a what probably felt to him like a 900-pound dude running at 40 miles an hour.
So what you're saying is there is a real life simulation of this Shellyak game.
Yeah, there is.
Kinda. Yeah.
Although a lot less expensive one would be getting hit by a bus. Although speaking from experience, don't fucking do that.
Oh yeah, I've stuck to cars. I'm not quite ready to try buses yet.
Yeah, trust me, the buses are much worse. They are much fucking worse, especially inner city mass transit buses.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, I know from experience because I got hit by a bus in Chicago when I was 14. That was fun.
Ow.
Yeah.
Oh. Alright, I'm gonna catch up on chat real quick. Mobius Hero says it kind of is if you consider the continent of Zealandia. Digiman, but tarantulas don't have bones. I mean, and he also says there's a reason there's a lot of Samoan pro wrestlers.
Yep.
Yeah, like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Yeah.
At least he's part Samoan, I think.
Would not be surprised.
Yeah, I usually like him. He's a pretty good guy.
I heard he's a bit of a diva, but then again, I tend to stay out of Hollywood drama bullshit.
I wouldn't say diva, but I would say definitely has an ego for a person that makes millions of dollars a movie. He has the appropriate sized ego. That's why he's like kind of in a funk right now because Black Adam flopped so hard he's not used to that.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a Black Adam movie without Shazam. What were they expecting?
Did that Cruella de Vil movie do well? Is that what started all this?
Wait a second, there was oh yeah, there was, wasn't
There was a live action, and it was when they first started that, and if that did really well, and I think I remember it doing quite well, that's where we're getting all of this.
I'm not too sure. I don't really watch Disney movies. I stopped watching Disney with it was either Atlantis: The Lost Empire or the other very, very, very underrated movie that they just took out behind the shed and fucking murdered.
Treasure Planet, was it?
Yes, Treasure Planet, that one.
Treasure Planet was great.
It was great, but yeah, dude, they murdered that. They didn't even just kill it. They took it out behind the shed, and they didn't even shoot. They beat it to death. It was so sad because that, especially Atlantis: Lost Empire, had so much potential for multiple movies and multiple TV programs, but it just got completely shot. It was just completely destroyed.
Yeah.
All because people went over the head of some Disney exec who got all butthurt about it.
Yeah, it was either Iger or Chapek, and those guys are legendary for being not nice people.
Yeah, see, Kai gets it. They're put together in the same breath for damn good reasons.
All right. Digiman says The Rock has a Samoan mother and black father. Mobius is saying Bartoli, who was in the stream, I don't know if he still is, absolutely loved Black Adam, but he's that movie's target audience. Agreed. And fun fact, Dwayne's father was one half of the first black tag team champions in the WWE.
Cool.
Nice. Granted, I was never much of a wrestling fan due to me liking my farm a little too much back in Ireland.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah, it was wonderful. We had 14 acres and it was beautiful. Plus a turf bank up the road.
Nice.
Very nice. No, after the second Disney Star Wars film, I left Disney and never looked back.
I mean, that was, in my opinion, a little bit late to leave Disney. But that's still a decent point to leave Disney. Especially since they became the very thing that they were founded to not be.
Yeah. I am very much the definition of a slow learner, but eventually I'll learn.
Me, I just don't have any impulse control. I just have impulses. Alright, so let's see what Mad Duck said. So earlier, what if, Bugles, the chips were shaped like little boomerangs, and you could throw them and catch them in your mouth as they fly back at you? Why would this not exist early, since it's a good idea?
Mad Duck.
Digimon says... And Mad Duck says not enough surface area, and... Yep, that checks out. Not enough surface area. Unless you had, like, a giant fucking banana chip that you'd have to throw, like, 30 feet.
Yeah. If it was possible, though, I would totally be buying bags of those every week.
Yeah.
Hey, honey, throw them at me!
Mobius Hero in there going, don't you science at me with your fancy degrees. I want boomerang chips.
Fuck yeah.
Agreed.
Hey, babe, so long.
Exactly.
Running after it like a dog with a frisbee.
Chariots of Fire is playing in the background as you jump.
Yeah.
That's the commercial. That would have to be the commercial.
Please eat your chips responsibly.
Remember not to eat these chips near busy roadways.
Oh, you know someone would sue because of that too.
I got hit by a bus because of your boomerang chips. You owe me $50 million.
Tough shit. You can still walk. That's because they rebuilt my spine for 125,000.
Well, personally, I love when I'm driving through a neighborhood and I see one of those signs that say "Drive like your kids live here." I love doing 100 in a residential neighborhood. My kids would know to stay away from the road.
Exactly.
For some reason, that joke doesn't go over at the PTA too well. No idea why.
Because when you join the PTA, it's like joining management in a corporation. You have your sense of humor surgically removed. It allows you to do your job more efficiently.
Gotcha, that makes sense.
Yeah, if that ever happened to me, I would give myself surgery with a 12 gauge.
Let's,
Don't die!
Try
Again.
not to.
Alright. Oh, Duck says he remembers when 3D Doritos came around when he was a teenager. I would bite a corner off, spray cheese into the hole, and then eat it. That is an excellent idea. Digiman is thanking Mobius Hero for his degree. He's like, I got a degree? Sweet!
Nice.
You get your honorary degree in oxology.
I got one in ostracisms. The power of Zork compels you. Drink this hot sauce.
Zorg did not endorse this in any way, shape, or form.
You are kind of zorging out, though. What do you got? Like, explosive and fire effect?
Yeah, I've got a whole lot of demons. This
Nice.
is demonologist, I think it's called.
Maddox is dropping more food ponderances on us. Wait, why can't you just go into a store and buy a flat package that has an unfolded taco in it, microwave it, then fold it in half and eat it? I would buy this.
Because the package would still be around it.
Well, you'd have to take it out of the package and microwave it. Like, it would probably have one of them
Like a popcorn kind of package.
yeah, or one of those cardboard and little metal strip things. Not metal strip, but they have those special trays that like the frozen sandwiches come in, and you flip it up and put it on there, and it is a microwave tray for it.
Oh, yeah.
So kind of like a Hot Pocket.
Yes, that idea, but expanded.
Yeah, so it'd be Taco Pocket.
Taco Pockets! Coming to Knife Fight City Grocery near you.
If the trucks can make it through.
Well, the trucks can make it through. They just have they have like cow catchers on the front. It helps with the aerodynamics with the truck. Surprisingly.
Oh, Digiman says he's beginning to Zorg.
Stand back!
Stand back!
Hold on, who's gonna light the match for him to go full Zorg?
Here we go. I got it. Enjoy the Zorg.
Praise Zorg, brothers, praise Zorg. The power of fire and brimstone and evil, we will praise Zorg.
As said in Munitions 3-2, the fire shall cleanse and purify.
Or at least it'll get rid of my problems for the weekend.
I know how to get rid of my problems. feed ice to the deep fryer.
There you go. Don't do that, chat. Don't do
Yeah,
that.
yeah, don't do that. Unless you want to have unless you want to live with free room and board for the rest of your life, don't do that.
Do not do that. Also,
Warning.
don't throw pennies into the iron foundry. That's also bad.
Alright, did you guys ever, as kids, hear as a little kid, if you lived near train tracks, do the whole putting the penny or the quarter on the train track to flatten it?
Yeah.
Where I used to live down in Delco, there was a train line like literally right next to the house. It was a CSX line, I do believe.
Ooh,
And
yeah.
yeah, I would do. Oh yeah, I would do it all the fucking time. And the sad thing is, my father worked for CSX.
Do you want it? Interesting fact, CSX cops are one of the scariest things in law enforcement.
Oh yeah.
Because of the weird rules that they got when they got formed. Any state that that CSX lines pass through, they have jurisdiction. They have state level jurisdiction in every one of them. Doesn't have to
That
be
could be
train
bad.
related. Yeah, no, it's ridiculous.
They just have blanket jurisdiction.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
Gotta remember, railroad barons. That's when these laws were made.
Yeah.
Yeah, that and certain government contracts for supplying and transporting certain materials that I will not go into due to me not being supposed to know these things.
Okay,
We will not go into due to Twitch.
Yeah, Twitch and pretty much
you
every
can
single
stop there.
government agency. Yeah. Although I could say this one story about CSX. Apparently, my father, being having a penchant for finding weird little loopholes with the equipment, discovered that in the pickup trucks that go on both the rails and the road, if you're on the tracks and you pop the safety brake at a certain point, the gate arms go down.
Yep.
Yeah, so instead of having to wait for 70, 80, 90, 100 cars to go through the intersection, the gate arms go down, and everyone just gets pissed at seeing this white little old F-250 going down the line, instead of it being like a 125 car train. My father was very unique like that.
Alright. So, Doug says, are y'all aware that these ideas just pop out of me randomly on a regular basis? This is normal operating procedure. He also says the gate arms go down because the brakes make a complete circuit from from one track to the other. It's actually super simple. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, my father, although he never retired, he unfortunately passed away a year before he could retire. He did pretty much everything except for driving the locomotives themselves. And his last assignment was switching over bridges from hydraulic to electric.
Nice.
But my father could do everything. That's how I originally learned how to weld, because my father taught me how to do every kind of welding, aside from explosion welding. And yes, that is a real thing, explosion welding. It is
Zorg approved.
It is Zorg approved, and it is awesome. Although extremely dangerous, so don't fucking do it.
No. I think the most Zorg-approved thing I know of, my favorite Zorg-approved thing, is how they put out oil fires.
By using dynamite.
Yes. How are we going to put out this fire? With an explosion.
It makes sense. Blow the oxygen out.
Oh yeah. Want to know what's definitely Zorg approved?
Hit me.
Thermite welding on a wooden bridge. My father has had to do that multiple times, and he hated it every fucking time.
I bet. I bet. What else?
Alright, Duck says, so I had an idea and we built a Singulo generator on Lava Land on Space Station 13. I
Wait
took
a
video.
You built a Singulo in love. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Duck.
he says, yeah, he says he took a video of the momentous occasion. Who wants a link? Throw that bad boy in chat. I gotta
Yeah,
see this.
do it. Yeah, we need to see this. We need to see this beautiful monstrosity.
Now, did the Ash Dragon show up to get sucked into it? That's what I want to know, because that would be the best way to kill an Ash Dragon. I singuloed him.
The game does not in any way support building a Singulo on Lava Land. You can't build there. We had to break things to make this happen. Everyone enjoyed the link.
Hey.
I smell souls to consume.
You smell souls. I only smell my sister, and she smells like hot dog water. It's fucking weird.
That might be a sign of a serious medical condition. I'm not sure, though.
It could be, or could just be that she's just really weird. She's always been weird. Although it's only the last 6 years she smells like ranging between tepid to rancid boiled sausage water.
Alright, really?
Yes, really. It is anywhere from distracting to disgusting.
Ugh. All right.
And it's not as bad as durian. I can still smell that in my walls.
Okay, you can... No,
All right.
thank you.
I got. So, Duck says it took 3 of us 40 minutes to make this happen. He says worth it. I am currently watching what looks to be a singularity. I didn't know that was a thing you could make. Is that a sing? Are they getting power from singularity? That's what they're doing, aren't they?
Yeah,
Looks
black
like it.
hole.
And it got loose.
Of course.
And now he just. Now they just.
That's what
Go ahead.
Singulo does. It is created and it gets loose. The amount of time between these two events varies.
He says the very first lava loose in history, and it is insane. It is just a black hole going crazy on top of a volcano. Just a sea of lava.
So who won, Singulo or Lava Land?
Thinking Singulo, because it's just, there's just lava left. It's eating all the land.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
I think it's eating all the land. Oh, I have a DM, evidently.
That might have been me for the chatty chat in Discord.
Oh, sweet. So, ducks. Or no, that's not ducks. That's ducks. Fun side note, the Singulo eats the tiles underneath the field generators. Or the tiles. Nice. So,
Oh!
Dragon X, we got the approval. If you want to switch, or do you just want to finish your game?
I actually, yeah. Let's see here. I just started this round. Yeah, I can go ahead and hop off and get you what you need so we can get back to things. And you still got about an hour left. Is that good for you?
Sounds awesome for me. I'm looking forward to showing you guys some dogs with machine guns.
Alrighty, just a moment. We got
Oh, it's all
that.
good, Digiman. We're gonna be right back. We're just switching something real quick.
Yep. Give us 5 minutes at the most, folks. We will be right back with you. Thank you so much for your patience and watching me play that game poorly.